What is up, everybody? It has been a while since I have gone live by myself, period. Gonna wait for all the grill sergeant people to come on over and come hang out with us. And we're gonna have us a good time, y'all. So hurry up, come on over. I'm waiting for y'all. Oh, yeah, I probably gotta get the link and send it over to Andrew's party. I tell you what, man, that guy is just a knucklehead. So, share, copy link. Let's go back. I think he's. Oh, yeah, here we are. I just sent the link. Got 4 of y'all in here. All right, y'all, don't be shy. Leave some comments. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know who's in here. Smash that thumbs up. Hit that like. Don't be afraid. Copy. We're going to what the hell? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh no. It's not letting me freaking paste the comment. Invite. Copy. Man, my damn phone. Sorry, guys. I am having issues. What, Louie? Guys, let me know. If you can hear me, please let me know. I am like literally my phone. This computer is going ape shit. Why won't it let me paste something, babe? Control B? Hold on, guys. Let me try to figure this out. Huh? Hold on. Okay, glad audio's fine, but my damn computer is screwing up. Copy. Oh. Will you just come in here? I'm just gonna have to end this damn live. Guys, I am so sorry. Hold on. Well, I'm just gonna have to end this. Fucking bullshit. Hold on, y'all. Please do forgive. What's up?
Hey, Jared.
Dude, it's not letting me. I'm trying.
I know. Here, I'm going to give you phone support.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, we got this. So here is a link. We're gonna have to end up getting Melissa a new computer now because this thing's acting like a dinosaur. Finally, somebody to chit chat with.
What's up, dude?
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I hate technology.
I
Oh,
know.
we got Russ. What's up,
All
Russ?
right.
What's up?
How are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
Good deal.
You can call Russ for a phone technical support.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm just, man, I ain't doing nothing. I've been watching Netflix for hours and seen you text me that y'all were going live, but I had already seen it. I look on my YouTube app. But speaking of that, YouTube app, I went in there earlier.
They changed it all around.
When you hit your home button, you know how it gives you recommended videos is blank. There's just nothing there.
Oh, weird.
And I can hit my subscriptions and see there you are. It shows all my subscriptions. I can hit, but the home button isn't working. I updated it too. Turned my phone off,
wow.
rebooted. I don't know what's going on with it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, you got any videos coming up soon for Thanksgiving, Russ? Or
I'm not going to do any Thanksgiving videos this year. I just decided not to, since they're like, you're shooting for like 2 to 3 weeks worth of views, or maybe more because of Christmas. And I'm thinking more long term than that, you know. And I say that because I got so much of it already out there, and those
Right.
videos are. Matter of fact, I did a deep fried turkey 2 years ago. It's ranking number 3 right now out of all my videos, so it's going straight up. You know.
is that the double deep fried turkey? You
Yeah.
do? Yeah.
So. Okay, thank you. I'll probably turn my camera off because that pork butt that I did today.
Hey, you ain't gotta be shy, Russ. We've all seen you eat on video before.
It's like the taste test in the end of a YouTube video. That's like the best part people want to see.
It's not even cooled off yet enough to pull really, but my wife's getting hungry because I put that on like 10:30 this morning, and and I just pulled it off. Let's see, what time is it? About 8 o'clock. It went about 9 hours, I think. and I wrapped it and I cranked it up to like 350 and just got it really super tender. So
Oh wow. Hey, so question for you, Russ.
yeah,
I know you've been using a lot of Porter Road. What how do you like the quality of their meats?
it's good.
Yeah.
Everything I've had so far.
They they reached out to me and they're like, yeah, well, I mean, they're like, just let us know what you would like us to send you. And I was just like, I'm open to anything, like whatever you feel like I should showcase on my channel. Well, they sent me 2 boxes, almost 80 pounds of meat.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Dang.
they sent like, I'm telling you, like this pork butt had to be at least probably 10 to 12 pounds of a pork butt. They
Yeah,
sent,
that's what this was. It came from Porter Road, and no, I did not do a video with it.
yeah. And then like, so I remember I asked for one thing. I was like, can I get one thing of your beef ribs? And they're like, and it was just like, I was like, you're not obligated to send it to me, but whatever you want to send, I'm happy with. I ended up with 2 filet mignons, 3 bone-in beef ribs, a bunch of steaks, 2 pork briskets, the pork butt,
Wow.
and just beef bacon. And I was just, oh yeah, and I can't forget the pork belly. And I'm just like, I
My
didn't even
God.
ask for all this, and they are just so generous,
Yeah, are you dealing with Cecilia? Is
Yep.
that her? Yep, that's who handles all that.
Yeah, she's a real nice lady.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. Every time they'll say, "Is there anything you want?" I'll look. I said, "Yeah, I think I need that right there, maybe that." And man, I'll get a whole box full of stuff, steaks, and it's like, dang.
So with your, they don't give you like say it's called like okay. A little blooper right there, Russ.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm gonna turn my camera off. I don't want it.
Dang it.
But do they like you're so like when you post your link to Porter Road, does that like it gives the people a discount too, and then it gives you the kickback too, right?
Yeah, you got to sign up. I'm sure you have already to even got me, but you got to sign up with share a sale,
Uh-huh.
and then the link that share a sale gives you is what you want to post in your description,
Right.
and then when people click on it, it'll ring you up your commission off of that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And are you able to see like what your
Oh yeah.
what kind of traffic you have through there?
Oh, absolutely. You can see what was sold and when, the date, and everything.
Nice.
And then I think there is a threshold you have to reach, if I remember right.
Right.
I don't think it's much of. I think it's $50 threshold, something like that.
Well, that ain't bad at all.
Mm-mm.
Crazy.
So
I'll be back in a minute. I mean, I'm still here, but man, I'm about to
No problem.
starve. This is supper for us. It's a late supper.
Right. That's how sometimes them long cooks go on the Webbers. They take forever.
Yeah,
That was
and
a
I
quick
got
for pork butt.
yeah, it is. Which Weber's are going to run a little hotter anyway. Usually, I was running about 275, and then I cranked it up to like 350 once I wrapped it, and just so 9 hours.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah.
So remember you and I were talking earlier, right, Andrew, about I'm entering a chili competition next weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty stoked about that.
Nice.
One of my coworkers was like, "Hey, by the way, new channel name for you. Go fuck yourself, barbecue." Hey, thanks, Chris. So, and the sponsor for that channel will be Eastwind Farms.
Nice.
Sponsored, and Chris's sponsor is Joe Biden himself personally.
Chris says 849ers. Oh shit. Oh,
Here we go, Chris.
oh,
But
jeez.
So yeah, I'm as you can probably tell, Andrew, I'm going to be doing a lot of studying when it comes to chili recipes.
Awesome, man.
So
Awesome. Now the biggest question: are you going to be putting beans in the chili?
well, I mean, it doesn't say. It says put in there with whatever you want. So I mean, I think I'm going to put it up in the air, but I'll just say this: like, I ain't catering to anybody's needs. It's like, and it says make chili how you like it. So, me personally, I like beans in my chili.
No, I do too.
I mean, people say it's a filler, but I mean, growing up, I mean, that's what my mom, my grandma, my dad, that's what everyone did. So let's just.
The rest of the country do put beans in their chili. It's just Texas, not even all Texas, because I've got cousins that live in Houston, and one of them commented on one of my chili videos the other day. I seen it in there. I said, "You get them, girl," and she's like,
Right?
She goes, "I've been living in Texas all my life, and we use 3 different kinds of beans in our chili." You know, like,
Oh my goodness.
so you know.
Well, let me just say, I personally went out and I just purchased a brand new 7-quart Dutch cast iron Dutch oven just to make my chili. So
Yeah. All right. That sandwich is history. Now let me swallow it.
now swallow. Now chase it down with a big old cold beer.
There you go.
That was pretty darn good.
Like Chris says. That's right.
That's right. I love Joe Exotic's thing. What's next, tofu? Oh, that's funny. Do you put beans in your tofu? Absolutely. Brisket, beans. Ooh. Don't be sleeping on that, man.
I get hammered on them videos, man. All them guys from Texas, you know, like, yeah, that's a good looking bean soup you got there, you know, or comments like, oh God, here we go. And I always make sure in the title, I'll say chili with beans. And the first thing I say, this is not Texas chili. You know, I let everybody know that. And they still hammer me. I'm like,
well, here's the thing. You want that, though, because that fuels the algorithm.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. My best videos are those kind, man. You know?
I did a chili video one day, and the first person to freaking comment was Chef Johnny. And it was, we don't put beans here in Texas. And I'm like, well, guess what, Chef? I don't care what you do. This is how I like it. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. Yeah.
So, and here's another thing. I love putting saltine crackers in my chili.
Yeah. I grew up doing that, man.
Saltine crackers and cornbread.
I got one for you that'll make Texans roll over in their grave. You know what I'm saying? That's my mom. When she made a pot of chili, she'd make a pot of rice.
Oh yeah.
And she did that because it was such a filler, man. Your stomach would be full. You'd eat the chili with beans with the rice, and like, plus you'd have cornbread. You know, like.
Yeah.
But you know, you said that was that your mom or your grandma?
My mom, my mother. Mom. Yeah, we grew up eating chili with rice and beans.
How old was your mom?
Oh Lord, my mom would probably be. She died in 1997 at 77 years old. So do the math on that. She'd be knocking on 100. She was born. She was born in 1921, I think.
So your mom basically grew up during the Great Depression.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so that's probably one of the biggest reasons why she did that was, you know, they had to learn how to make meals stretch. You know.
Yep. And I told my wife, I said, you need every time you go to the store, start stocking up on dry beans, rice, canned goods. I said, because with all this threat of diesel and all this crap, I said, we might be having to eat beans and rice every night, you know, before long. You don't know, really. You know?
You know, and so it's funny. The guy my coworker that convinced me to do this chili cook-off, he said that him and his wife next payday, they were going to go out and buy like a 50-pound bag of rice and then like
Yeah.
a 25-pound bag of beans. And I'm just like, that's really not a bad idea.
No, it's not. I'm not a prep or anything, but hey, man, there ain't nothing like being prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess I've picked this up from my grandma growing up as well. As I don't believe in just because it says it's expired on the can or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Doesn't mean that it's technically expired.
Right. People are so spoiled by really great tasting foods and all that, but sometimes, I get thinking back, the food we had growing up with the pork chops and mashed potatoes and the gravy, man, we loved it. It was really good, wholesome food, and it tasted good, and it didn't break the bank, and it wasn't expensive steaks, and it wasn't a lot of the stuff people just eat on a regular basis now, but we are somewhat spoiled big time,
Honestly, Russ, I think some of the best comfort meal ever that my grandma ever made for me was she would make pinto beans, fried taters, and cornbread.
Oh yeah, man.
And that was that was just like so simple but yet so delicious.
We had cornbread with probably every meal, and my mom would put it in the refrigerator, cover it, like in saran wrap, or put it in aluminum foil or a container, whatever. Put it in the refrigerator. The next day, she'd cut it up in little squares,
Put like milk over it,
and then she'd deep fry them.
Oh, okay.
Them squares, and man, that was good. That deep fried cornbread, my dad loved that. He always looked forward to it the next day.
Did you ever have it where your mom would make that as put the cornbread in a bowl and put milk on it and have it as cereal?
No, but she would take, and I couldn't do it. I never did acquire taste for this, but she would take a glass and she would crumble cornbread all in it and pour buttermilk in it and eat it with like a
wow.
Ugh. I cannot do buttermilk. I can cook with buttermilk all day long, but eating it straight out of the no, I never could do it.
You know what's funny is Andrew has never made chili himself.
Nope, haven't.
It's nothing to it, man. It's just mainly the spices you use for it and the meat, and yeah. You like chili? I mean,
oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, just never made it. What's funny is I told Jared, I'm like, if we do it, absolutely we have to put something in about we're gonna do 2, one with beans, one without, and we're gonna do a taste test just to get people riled up to be like, you can't.
Yeah. I actually thought about doing a Texas bowl of red or something like that, but I'm like, that won't get no views because I'll end up doing it right and doing it like they do. I like the conflict, so I'll keep doing it with beans.
But Russ, like literally, Russ, like what you could do is you could make a pot of Texas red, and then you could be like, well, guys, as we're here about to add our last ingredient, and thinking it's just going to be something normal, take a freaking a bowl of freaking pinto beans and just toss it in there.
Oh yeah, that'd get them.
Hey, so with your pizza oven, I have a video idea that may do pretty well for you.
Okay.
So everybody makes leftover turkey sandwiches, right?
Yeah.
What if you made a leftover turkey pizza? Instead of marinara sauce, you take your giblet gravy, mashed potatoes, your stuffing, put the turkey on, and then you come up with like a cranberry drizzle to go over top of it when you're done.
Yeah.
I literally think that would be so damn good.
You'll get all the stoners like, that's a good idea, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Give me another idea, dude. I'm writing a cookbook. It's called Munchies for Potheads,
Munchies for Potheads, yeah. We're going to make a freaking turkey pizza, man.
I'll tell you what I am thinking about. I've got to kind of work this out tomorrow, but I wasn't even going to do a pizza oven video this coming week, but I kind of promised that I would kind of hammer a lot of them out at the beginning after getting it. And then just kind of maybe once a month until a year is up. Then you'll probably never see it again unless they pay me, But I'm not selling it, man. I love that thing. But I'm thinking about I've got this pulled pork, and that's the cool thing about pizza and things like this. You can make it so cheap, you know.
Right.
And I'm thinking about, and I probably won't call it calzone, you know, but I want to do something like with that pulled pork. You ever had a barbecue hot pocket with the meat and something kind of like that? And I've got some barbecue sauce that I won off of Trumpet Masters deal here a few weeks ago. I was going to do ribs with it, but now I'm thinking about doing a what do you call that? Jalapeno candy, cowboy candy. I'm thinking about doing a cowboy candy barbecue hot pocket and do them on the pizza oven. That's what I'm thinking about doing. What do y'all think about that in the chat? What do you think?
I think that sounds pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Call that a Mississippi Stromboli.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it'd be more like a Stromboli the way it's going to be rolled and stuff, you know.
I tell you what, Russ, I think so far your best pizza you did was that thin crust.
Yeah. I love that kind of crust.
Has to be my favorite pizza is a thin crust.
But I'm going to tell you what, that Philly cheesesteak I did with that Neapolitan style, oh, man, that's so freaking good. I really love that kind of crust, too. And it's kind of thin through the middle. It's not crispy like the other one, but that crust on the outside that swells up, that's like French bread, man. It's got a nice pull and tug. It's crispy on that side, tender on the inside.
There's this Italian guy that I watch on YouTube who does a lot of pizzas. And he teaches everyone, like he teaches people how to make like a biga, which is like a fermented starter dough for your pizza doughs.
Oh yeah.
And he says like when he does them, man, it's like his dough just comes out so puffy and airy.
Yeah, who is this? Beto? Is that the guy?
Yeah.
I watch him. Yeah, he does nothing but like a Neapolitan style, and he calls that or it's called a poulish.
Right.
And he makes a poulish to add into his dough, and he makes it almost like a sourdough starter, but it's not exactly.
Yeah.
He did a video today, a 200-year-old pizza dough recipe, and it is sourdough.
Wow.
You know, it tells you how to make the starter and everything using just the yeast that's in the air over 7 days to give it that bubbly fermentation and everything. You know.
Oh wow. That does seem pretty dang good.
Yeah, them kind of videos aren't going to do good for me right now because of the time of the year it is. But at some point, I think they'll pick up and go. You know,
right.
And I'm saying that from experience. I did a lot of pizzas years ago, and not a lot. I probably got before I got this oven. I probably had 15 or 16 on my channel, and but they never done good out of the gate. But over time, they did real good, or they did okay.
Mm-hmm.
So more of a searchable type thing. It's not, I don't look for many recommendations from YouTube on it, but we'll see.
So how hot can that pizza oven get that you have?
That one, it can get hot as you want it, really. But the stones that are in there now are designed to cook at 750 without burning the bottom. Now they have as an option when you order it, you can get the Biscotto stone, and it's all one big sheet of stone that goes in there.
You're right.
And that pizza stone, and it's handmade too. It's made out of clay and like volcanic ash, not ash, but rock. But anyway, it can get up to 850 to 900 without burning the bottom of your pizza. You're talking about a 60-second pizza. But if you watch my first video when I did that first pizza on there, that took about 90 seconds, and that was real time. I mean, it didn't take long at all, and that was at 750 degrees.
Right. That little Uni pizza oven that makes really good pizza.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they got it. I tell you what, they've sold a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? It's affordable and it does a good job. I guess I like the one I got because you can do a whole lot more than just pizza with it.
Right. I think I sent you a picture of my. Yeah, I sent you a picture of it, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Not recently you haven't, but I think at one point you did. Yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah, there are certain ones I want to do, and I'm trying to do the ones that's kind of the cities made them famous, like Detroit pizza. I want to do a Chicago deep dish. I want to do a New York style, and I thought about doing like a retro Pizza Hut back when they actually tasted good, old
Oh,
school, old school Pizza Hut.
yeah.
But over time, I'm not going to just sit there and just keep hammering them. You know, that's not good for my channel. But
You could always do like a New Orleans style oysters. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, yeah, you could. Which I prefer to have them on the half shell and have the heat coming from underneath and flames flaring up a little bit like charbroiled. You know,
Yeah.
that Santa Maria I say had because I sold it to
Mike.
Mike, yeah, and that was ideal for doing oysters because you could elevate it, put all your oysters on there, then drop it down and do them all at the same time, and they all finish off about the same time. Pull it back up and get them off. You know, I got a video showing that.
I remember that video, dude. That was pretty dang good.
Yeah, but that's the way I like to do it. But to be honest with you, I love raw oysters better than any of them. That's just me, though. You know.
Yeah, they are pretty good.
Yeah. I heard Texas pizza has Copenhagen spit for sauce.
Yeah.
Leave it to Chris. Oyster pizza with the garlic white sauce.
I did an oyster pizza, and I did it for about 5, 6 years ago. I was contacted by Thrillist.com. Me and Greg Mervich, and I think there might have been one more creator. This is back when our channels did better, you know. We were newer in the game and stuff. But anyway, they contracted us 2 summers running to be part of what they call Grillist. And anyway, man, they paid us well too. I mean, really good. And we was all excited about that. But they wanted me to keep thinking of ideas, and I kept throwing them stuff, and everything worked out beautiful. I did not have to edit the videos. All I had to do was shoot the footage and have all my voice and everything in there. And they took it and did all the editing.
Oh
Okay. So
wow.
that was even a better deal.
Yeah, right.
And but I told them oyster pizza. I said, okay, yeah, do that. I did it. And the first mistake was I sent my wife to get the oysters, thinking she'd get local coastal oysters, and she got these ones in like a little container. I think they come from the West Coast or somewhere. And man, they were nasty, you know. And I went ahead and did the pizza, and that was the most disgusting thing I've ever had. What I should have done was chopped them up or something instead of having the big globs on there. And I told them, you know, I said, look, let me give you another idea. I said I did not like this pizza. It was gross, and I wouldn't feel right about y'all, you know. So nobody knows what it tastes like because they're watching a video on it. So we didn't do it. I scrapped the whole idea, you know.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I got a video. If you go to Facebook and go to search and just type in bat wings, and then and right beside bat wings, type in Thrillist. Okay. My videos will pop up in that search. And that video I did for them, it was the very last video I did at the end of summer. It was getting close to Halloween, and they wanted something Halloween oriented. So I thought of the bat wings. And that video has gotten like 33 million views, man. I'm like, wow, which I didn't benefit from it. They paid me, you know, one time fee. They own all the content, but it's still pretty
Right.
cool. It's cool that you did some content that got that kind of with that viral, you know. It's like,
Yeah,
that's really cool.
that is pretty amazing.
Yeah, they did a good job editing that with the music they picked and everything. It runs like 30 seconds, you know. That was kind of the beginning of the TikTok type videos. So I guess I played a hand in making that happen. Sorry guys, but you know, because that was what was happening 5 and 6 years ago. It was like 30 to 40 second videos. Now it's like 10, 15 seconds if it's even that, you know.
Chris said he did a TikTok video that has 6 views.
Yeah, I've been posting there, but I don't pay much attention to it. You know,
Same.
I've got this content, might as well spread it around, you know.
Right. So what you got going on tomorrow, Russ?
Tomorrow, nothing. I'm shooting Monday and possibly Tuesday. I've got to do a video for El Yucateco, and Mike Nackby hooked me up with that with Everyday Barbecue. He just reached out a few days ago to some of us and wanted to know who was interested, and I told him I am, you know.
Right.
So I'm doing that. Then I'm gonna do one for my channel, and I'm still debating on what I'm gonna do. You know, it might be those hot pocket type things. I don't know yet. I haven't fully decided.
That does sound pretty good, though.
Yeah. Yeah, seafood pizza with oysters, clams, mussels, or scallops. I don't know, man. To me, it's almost like that kind of stuff just, I don't know if it belongs on pizza or not. You know
I
what I'm saying?
agree.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
We can,
Honestly, like the thoughts of even having sardines on the pizza just kind of doesn't appeal.
now, I do love anchovies. I always have, and that's because my dad liked them. And I could smell them. I'd go to Pizza Hut and pick one up to bring home, and I could smell. I said, "Y'all forgot the anchovies." And sure enough, no anchovies on there. You know, now Pizza Hut don't even offer anchovies.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, I don't like many because they are some salty little fish, but just sporadically. You know, just where you bite into one every now and then. That's why I liked it.
Okay.
But most people don't even offer it no more. You know.
What about you, Andrew? Do you like anchovies?
Anchovies. Yeah, I'll eat whatever, man. You know me, man. I will eat whatever.
That is true. You're not that picky, are you?
I am not, man. I am not. So come over. Let's make some chili. Put some beans in it. I don't give a crap, man. I'm hungry.
I hear you.
Hell yeah.
That's fun.
When are you doing the chili video, Jared?
I don't know if I'm gonna do a chili video. My buddy wanted me to enter the a chili competition with him, and it's for his son. His son's in a FFA, which is Future Farmers of America, and so
Okay.
it's a $25 entry fee, but it all goes to a good cause to help out with the FFA and all that. So maybe Andrew and we could come up with a time and date to put out a chili video.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I just noticed in my screen, you can see that shirt right there, El Yucateco. Yeah. I just got that in today. Plus, I got this hat, and they sent me all 8 of their sauces again. That's a good looking hat, though.
Yeah, that is a nice hat.
All just for this one video, but they might have me do something else possibly at some point in time.
Chris is full of it tonight. I was with the FA. Oh yeah. Guess depending on how you look at it. So, but you sure are quiet over there, Andrew.
Yeah.
He looks tired, man. You tired?
I is, man. That's just been a bunch of working, editing, filming.
I was going to ask you. You were talking about in your live earlier that your job is to like enhance actors or whoever. Is that on the actual video, like of a movie that you do that?
No, it just photographs.
Okay, photographs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I work with primarily it's still image assets from movie shows, from TV shows, and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So if there's a picture being taken on set, it usually comes through our studio, and then I'll take care of it. But now remotely, woo! So I could be in Texas.
Gotta love that. You can do that from anywhere, all computer related.
Yep.
True.
Yep.
That's a
Yep.
pretty
Yep.
cool job. That's a really cool job.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too shabby.
Mm-mm.
But hoping YouTube picks up, man. I'm telling you, like it seems like with TikTok and stuff like that, it's just harder and harder to get watch time. It's harder and
Oh
harder.
man,
It's like, man.
I'm looking at my numbers right now, and they have not been this low since I first started.
Yeah.
I'm talking about trying to get somewhere. It's like, my God, what's going on?
Yeah.
And I retired last November, and right now that's my only income. So I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, man, the day I have to go back to work, YouTube will probably just be able to hang it up with me because,
Right.
I'm going to be that disgruntled with it. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Got to start paying for views, Russ.
I guess. Heck, I did a live feed here, but a month and a week ago, and I got like $120 worth of super chats.
Wow.
I said, well, shoot, maybe I ought to do that again this month. Right here at the end of the month, kind of boost a month up. I got $5 for like, okay, people ain't got money. The economy sucks right now. Everything's going wrong. I get it, but I don't do it just for that. But I'm like, well, hey, why not? If I can, kind of offset what YouTube views are not doing,
Right.
then I'll be okay, but that didn't work.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I get it, man. Everybody's really tightening down right now. They have to,
It's true.
Try Twitter. Maybe there will be eyes on it due to, oh, yeah, he bought them out and fired half the people today, I heard.
Right.
Yeah. They needed a good cleansing.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. I mean, here's my whole thing is just like when you, again, through the algorithm, when it's just like, oh, the certain things you say we're going, and again, really their excuse is, oh, we're protecting hate speech. No, I don't think that's the case. You are literally suppressing, like if you get scanned, oh, there's a flag in the background. All right, no, just censor this guy. It's like, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is, man. It's bull
It
crap.
is.
To live in this country that we live in, the way it was all these years for it to turn into what it's turning into, it's almost like I'm on another planet sometimes.
Yep.
And then half the country on Tuesday is going to vote for the exact same way as half the people that look around and look at this disaster and be like, it's all right. It's like, oh God, we failed.
It's like we can make it worse,
Yeah.
but we can survive. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. I think and I'm not a pessimist, but I think it might get a whole lot worse before it gets better the way things are headed,
That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
You got to kind of look around and you just instinctively know something's going on. Something's got to give, It can't keep on like this. Not to get political in your live. But,
That's what makes this country great. We can talk about whatever we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, until your channel gets taken down.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
I mean, let's just face it. I hardly get any views anyway, so I don't give a shit. Sat there and we edited our ass off on that Midland Meat Company, and Andrew came in and helped us out, and it's freaking pathetic as much time and effort we put into it that
you get no more traction than that. I know, man. It's almost with me. It's like YouTube is not recommending none of my new stuff. They're still recommending the older videos. It's like I said, that turkey video is climbing quick.
Yeah,
that I did, but all my new stuff, man, I'm just not getting any recommendations, and that just started really bad like 3 weeks ago. It's like, dang.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say 3 weeks. I'm talking about the last three have really been down compared to what I normally do.
I mean, what are your thoughts about the suppose that we're going to be running out of diesel by Thanksgiving time?
I think if that's a real thing, I think a lot of it could be possibly like being done on purpose or whatever, but
Right.
maybe not. But let's just say it does, and it's a real thing. Then right behind that, when you can't get food delivered to your stores and everything, you think the toilet paper thing was bad. Just wait when people can't get food.
Yeah.
That's when all
I mean, the
chaos is
thing
going to
is,
break out.
it doesn't help when our president is giving away our oil reserves to these countries that don't even need it, and it's like,
Here he is, same guy begging for other countries to help us out with oil. We were oil dependent when he took over. That's the sad part.
yeah,
So
it's
I
like,
don't know, man. I don't
it's
want to
like,
get off on that too much, but
it's like a lot of people don't realize, but we went from producing over more than, they say we're down 1 million barrels of oil a day. Like, think about that. There's 42 gallons in a barrel. That's
yeah,
a lot of damn oil.
yeah, it is.
All of a sudden, just suddenly say, you know what? We're going to put a halt to 1 million barrels a day. And it's just like people wonder why gas prices just skyrocket. And, it's like,
Yeah,
it's got to get passed on to everybody, from that to the truck drivers, from the truck drivers to the supermarket, because
everything's affected, man. It's a chain reaction.
yeah,
I mean, I just want it to go from, instead of build back better, can we put it back the way we found it? I'll settle for that.
Yeah, that would be nice. Just like it was 2 years ago, be great.
I'll settle for that.
Is that a PBR you're drinking, Russ?
Yeah, man. I'm watching my money.
Union beer.
I was already drinking cheap beer, but I went a step below that.
Oh man, YouTube analytics are bad when we're drinking.
Yeah, when you have to drink PBR, man, it ain't good on YouTube.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with PBR. That's actually a good beer.
I tell you what, the reason I started buying it, I was over at Derek's one day shooting a video, and I didn't bring no beer with me. Normally I bring beer, and I'll drink a few beers so I have to shoot. And he said, "You didn't bring no beer?" I said, "Nah, I didn't. I didn't stop and get any." He goes, "You want one?" Yeah, sure. So he brought me a bottle of Pabst out, and I opened it. I drank. I'm like, "Dang, that ain't too bad out of a bottle."
It's really not.
And I'm like, "Dang, that ain't bad at all." And I finished it. Then I drank another one. I'm like, I said, "How much you pay for that?" He goes, $9.98 for a 12-pack. I'm like, "Dude, that's cheaper than Bud Light," And so I've been buying it ever since.
Dude, it's like when I was younger, that's what we would drink was PBRs.
Yeah, but I think I've had it in a can. I didn't care for it too much, but in a bottle, it's not bad.
I think any beer in a bottle is better than the can.
It is. It is. It loses that tinny, metallic taste.
Yeah. So,
balling on a budget. That's right.
Yeah. If things get too bad and you can't find food anywhere, it's funny. Right across where our house is at, there's this park, and there's maybe 30 or 40 deer, all just roaming and gallivanting behind that park. And it's like, if stuff hits the fan and people are like, food shortages,
yeah,
I'm going to be walking across the street with that rifle, be like, I do not care. I'm going to feed my family.
We need to get you a crossbow, Andrew.
Be sick.
The silent assassin.
Oh, that'd be sick. Because actually, they make crossbow attachments that you could put on an AR-15. Like, you could just take off the upper and put that on. I'm like, bro,
wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Oh dear.
I guess you're outside, huh, Andrew? Like on a. Is that your out? Huh?
We'll do a little tour of the.
I see your kettle is the reason I'm saying that. I thought maybe you were inside. Yeah, you're inside. Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I just set up this background as far as.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking you were on like an outside concrete deck or something. That's cool.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun idea. The issue is I would love to do a live I'd love to do a live outside, but then it was just all those bugs and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I do it in here. This is just my computer room where I do all my editing at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it in here because I get better connection and everything. I don't think I've ever
Right.
done one outside unless I was off somewhere. I did it on my phone.
Yeah, true.
Which I don't go live that often. I probably won't for a long time. The way the last one went. But
That's funny.
I'm one of them that thinks it hurts your next videos if you don't get rid of it or remove it. Maybe it don't. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You don't know what to believe. You hear so much
Yeah.
stuff, But
Yeah, you don't know what you can trust with YouTube these days.
yeah, if I were to get what I was doing a lot, I'd probably do like you are, Jared. Like do StreamYard and have people in, because
Yeah.
me just sitting there trying to figure out things to talk about for a whole hour. If I stay an hour.
It sucks.
It does, man. You
It's like
feel kind of.
You
I
feel
don't know.
obligated to try to figure out what you're going to talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
And it just, like, it's hard to, even like I said, it's hard to, it's like you go live, it's like going live for your first time all over again when you're sitting here by yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what are you going to talk about? Who can help bring up, a subject matter, or who can discuss kind of like a topic to maybe talk about, or, just have normal conversation like day in and day out. It's like, it's so hard to do it by yourself.
But I'll be honest with you, if these views keep on like they're doing with YouTube, I'll probably start going once a month just because it can't hurt it much worse than what I'm doing right now is the way I look at it. But if anything, it could help. So we'll see.
I mean, I'm just doing this to basically kind of keep my monetization going with posting videos or posting a live. And
I was actually wondering about TikTok. I know you got monetized, and then you got to where you wasn't that active on here. I was wondering if you were keeping your monetization or not.
Yeah, as long as I think Andrew said, as long as I go live or I post a video or something. Melissa and we looked it up, but I can't remember. It was like,
it's like every 6 months you have to at least post one video or something like that to keep in the.
Yeah.
Now, shorts count as posting a video, right?
What about watch hours? If you fall below the
I mean there still has to be 4,000 watch hours, I believe, in a year. Which
that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not hard to do.
No.
Once you get to a certain spot.
Yeah, no. I guess I got lucky when I started YouTube. I was, they didn't have all them stipulations.
Yeah.
And you could start making money right away.
Oh yeah.
And but they did have the $100 threshold, and but now it's just like you got to meet all these things before they'll even consider being, making you a YouTube partner or whatever.
Right.
But that thing they got for shorts is ridiculous. Yeah. You got to get 10 million views in 90 days is half of it. I don't know what the sub count is, but you got to get 10 million views in 90 days to be monetized. It's
wow.
I said, boy, that's the upper 1% of YouTubers right there. Everybody else can forget it until they lower that,
Right?
I don't get it, man. I mean, why is YouTube the one thing that really puts them on the map and makes them their money is long form content, running all these ads, and they love longer videos because they can run more ads and stuff like that. Why are they pushing it so hard just to get rid of TikTok? I mean,
I think that's the biggest thing is because ever since TikTok's come around, I mean, videos used to do pretty good for Melissa and I, and it's like once TikTok came around, it's like everybody's attention span is like you fart and everyone's done. It's like, okay, cool, that was a good video.
Well, I started a shorts channel because I didn't want it on my main channel, thinking it would just destroy my videos. And so I did that, and they do okay over there. Sometimes they'll light off, and man, you'll get like 4,500 views in 30 minutes, and it's almost like somebody turns a switch off. You won't get another view. It's like, what is this?
Yeah.
It's not like a regular video. So anyway, just for kicks and grins, last week I took it off of my shorts channel and popped it over onto my main channel. And within an hour, I had 17 dislikes on that short. And keep in mind, that video had 0 thumbs down. It was for that French bread I made, the baguettes.
Yeah.
And I did the shorts just to kind of, like, hey, check out the main video, is pretty much my reason for doing it. I had 17 dislikes. I'm like, that's my subs. So like, oh heck no, don't you dare start doing these shorts. That's what I think it was. So I took it down. An hour later, I took it down. I said, nope, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to do it. I don't care how bad YouTube wants you to do it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
And if I were to do it, it wouldn't be the way I did it. I think I would do something where I'm just talking, like, hey, who wants pizza? Doing a Chicago style pizza video coming out tomorrow. Be sure to watch something like that. Quick, easy, bam, done.
Right.
Just kind of like let people know about it. Don't even really show much B-roll in there at all.
Mm-hmm.
I would consider doing that just so you could satisfy YouTube. Yeah, okay, he did a short. Maybe we can, I don't know. I've been hearing all kind of things. I watch a lot of other channels that supposedly knows what's going on with all this crap, and it's constantly changing. That's what aggravates me.
But here's the thing is, who really knows what really is going on with YouTube, like with algorithm and stuff like that. I mean, I saw this video clip of this guy. He interviewed Mr. Beast, and they said, what would it take for you to sell your YouTube channel? And he said it would take anywhere between 10 to $20 billion for them to buy his YouTube channel, because he said that's what he would make.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He would. There are some creators, man, that have gotten mega, mega rich off this, but your average Joe will be lucky to ever make any substantial money on it,
Right.
And it's just, that's another thing. You got, I think in 2020, everybody was having to stay at home and everything. And a lot of people started YouTube channels, and it really got, I mean, there was already, I forget what the count was, like so many videos per hour being uploaded to YouTube. It was a crazy amount, but it got even crazier,
Right.
And a lot of that's still out there, so you're already struggling trying to even get your videos shown. And then you got this thing going on with your short form content. And I swear I can't wrap my head around that. I never will. I just don't get it. But there's a lot of things I don't get, but it goes on,
Yeah. I hear you. It's I guess it's one of those situations that's, you got to fit YouTube's perfect agenda for what they want you to push and or what they want you to create. But I mean, the funny thing is you could go and, I recreated one of Guga's videos of, the 60-day dry age brisket. And I mean, by all means, like that took a lot of time to go from dry aging to, posting the video to smoking it. And I tell you what, it turns out to be one of the worst freaking briskets I ever cooked because it was so fucking nasty.
I remember you telling me that.
It was just, it was god awful, man. Like, I'm like, why did I even waste my time doing this?
Yeah. I've done things like that. See where somebody else is real successful on a certain video, and I'm like, yeah, let me try that. And most of the times, it just doesn't work. Not for me, it didn't anyway.
Right.
My videos is done the best. The things that I thought of, I did, and bam, there it is.
Like my green chili videos, they seem to do pretty good for me on my channel. But then again, I could post. I could post a green chili video and someone could come out and freaking do the same video but different, and it's like their freaking channel blows up over that. And then like for instance, the Cajun Ninja.
Mm-hmm.
I posted my a breakfast that I did in my disc, and I did bacon, eggs, potatoes, biscuits and gravy, and I posted it, and it did fairly well. Like I'm not happy with like we're at 5,000 views, but I mean I'm okay with that. But then he took that exact same almost to the T of a thumbnail that I did, posted it on his, but with a Fire Disc, and 200,000 to 300,000 views on that video.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, you stole this freaking video from me. Like, you're not even giving me any credit.
Right.
And it's just like, it's irritating because anybody that I've ever gotten an idea from, even from you, Russ, like I've given you shout outs. I've given Andrew shout outs. It's just like, give credit where credit is due.
I'll say the same thing. Kent's in the house. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. If I know I'm directly doing something that, I got it from somebody. For example, years ago, I won that video contest at time, and it was a hamburger competition back when YouTube would allow you to do video. I say allow, you can still do it if you go the long way around it, but they used to make it easy. But anyway, I won a competition as a video competition for burgers, and I made my own buns and everything. But when I made the buns, I got the idea and the recipe from Chef John, and I said it in the video. I said these buns, the recipe is from Chef John. I'll put a link to this, because he got full credit for it. It wasn't mine,
Right.
but I did recreate it.
Well, I mean, just like when you first got your Santa Maria cooker, I remember when we were sitting there chatting one day, and you're like, "What should I do for a video?" And I gave you that idea of doing something with your Dutch oven, and it's just like,
yeah, I told you. Yeah, I mentioned you in the video. Yeah,
you're like, "Hey, this video idea came from Jared Daddy Barbecue," and it's just like, you know what, like. I wish more people were like that. When
as soon as you said that, a light went off. I'm like, yes, it would, because those tables that you buy for Dutch oven cooking has the walls for like a windbreak. I'm like, perfect.
Yeah.
I think I did I did a couple of videos using that method. One was that oxtail stew I did.
Right.
Actually, I think I did 3 of them. Another one was that shrimp and grits video I did, and then I can't remember the other one, but I think there were 3 of them total where I used it. I used it more for a Dutch oven table than I did a Santa Maria. It worked so good,
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna step over here and grab me a beer. Be right back.
Not a problem.
Well, no, I can't. Never mind.
I'm so shy, Andrew. It's because we have a barbecue superstar in the live.
That's right. I don't want to take any of the spotlight away from barbecue royalty.
Royalty. Have you heard from T-Roy, Russ, or if he's? I know he moved to New Mexico.
Yeah, I was going to say, somebody told me yesterday that he moved to New Mexico and got rid of all his pits and everything.
Yeah, he gave James his Lone Star grill.
I guess that's going to be it for YouTube with him, man. Which Troy did it for fun. It never was about money or anything, and he just had a good time with it, and he definitely had a good run. You know what I'm saying? He had a really good run. I think he just got over it for the most part.
He actually, so he moved to, I think, Rio Rancho or somewhere, but my mom actually lives over there in Rio Rancho. So
I guess, and I don't know, but I'm assuming his wife must have finally retired. Is the reason they moved, because I know she had a really good job there in Austin.
Guess who's back?
hey
folks.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, Jared?
What are you doing, buddy?
Nothing, man. Just having a couple beers, watching you guys.
Nice. Well, about time you freaking joined us.
Yeah, you're waiting for Daddy Dutch, not me.
Well, somebody, at least you hopped in.
Is that train alarm? Is that really Andrew's Tinder alert?
That's my email.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Andrew's Tinder.
If someone pops up in 100 miles, it goes off.
No, I thought.
Be right there.
I thought if it was within 100 miles, it went, hey.
Yeah, no, that's my Grinder account.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's what it is, Grinder. I fucked up on the Tinder thing.
Yeah.
Hey, what does a gay horse eat?
Hey.
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 Oh
Hey,
goodness. Oh.
We got a full house now.
Woo.
What's up, Kent?
Gentlemen, what is happening? How are you?
Golly.
What's
Dude,
up?
you just blew freaking Russ's last hearing out of the wall.
Huh?
Sorry, Garrett, Andrew, Russ, Chris, glad to see you all tonight. How are you?
Are you
You're
drinking
closer.
Still Reserve, Kent?
Hmm?
What are you drinking? Still Reserves?
That's my Barton barbecue sticker.
Ah,
No, I'm having a little Tito's and 7. So,
oh, nice.
hi, Jules. Brian. Of course.
CJ, what's up, Clarence?
Alive, man.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Andrew, I love your backyard with your brick wall.
Yeah, right.
Your sun drop yellow Weber kettle. Why haven't you put any dry ice in there yet?
You know what's so funny is we were literally at HEB and my son's like, get the dry ice. They could put it in there to make it look like it's smoking. And I was like, oh, that's too funny.
I gave you that idea, Andrew. You should have done that.
You did.
Ken, you mentioned that a couple weeks ago before Andrew had the Texas flag in there, it actually looked like he was in a corner bathroom stall.
Yeah.
I know. I missed the live earlier tonight. I'm busy with Mrs. Dutch here. Trying to keep Mama happy.
Someone's got to keep you busy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
well, yeah. I'm
So that,
Andrew. You will be proud of me.
that was a couple minutes.
Okay, thank you. I'll take a couple minutes. No, that's not happening. But Andrew, I have to be up bright and early in the morning.
Nice.
I have to in the next 3 Saturdays. I have to cook 65 turkeys for our church.
Wow. Nice.
Smoked?
No, because it's it's got to be more like hospital food because everybody has to be able to eat it.
Okay.
Anywhere from 2-year-old kids to 92-year-old grandmas.
Wow.
So gummies to gummies.
But on Thanksgiving Day, we will serve about 800 people out of our church.
Wow.
For people that some of them are to-go meals. It's your basic Thanksgiving dinner. It's turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, corn, dinner roll,
Cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce.
cranberry sauce. Yep. No green bean casserole.
You have to have cranberry sauce.
Yep. And we will probably deliver 400 orders and then have 400 people eating at the church that day.
Oh, wow.
And I got to cook all the turkeys for them.
So what, are you boiling them then, or what?
What's that, Jared? Sorry.
What are you going to boil the turkey then, or what?
When's the last time you ate boiled turkey?
Well, I mean, you said from 2 to 92.
Don't
No,
laugh, but
no.
I've got a bold video on my channel.
Yeah.
Jared,
I've never.
Why don't you pay some respect?
I've never boiled a turkey.
Why don't
Well,
That is.
pay some respect to Russ then, all
This,
right?
this
Hey, I love me some Mr. Jones.
Well, let me explain
Right.
to you this boiled turkey. You take that turkey and you stab holes all in the skin. I mean, all over it. And then you drop it into a pot with all the crawfish seasonings and everything. You're boiling it in crawfish seasoning, and that flavor goes through and through. Throw you a couple of pineapples in there with it. Throw you some ham in there with it. You talk about good, man. That's different. You don't eat the skin. The skin is rubber. All you can eat is the meat. But it's a thing. Let me just say that it is a thing. You know.
See, and here's I would love I would love to break out the big smoker,
Uh-oh.
my whole hog cooker, and smoke them birds. But and CJ just called me out on it, Mama and Papa Joe. I did mean hospital food as a derogatory comment. I mean hospital food as in everybody can eat it and you can add what you want to it when it's on your plate.
And Jared
You
goes,
know, hospital food, not high in salt, blah, blah, blah. So these are going to be, oven baked birds, but I have my big Holstein whole hog cooker that I have two. One's charcoal, one's propane. So I'll use a propane one. And I'll use that as an additional oven because all the turkeys are getting roasted in the turkey bags.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
So Chris needs to say something.
oh, I was just going to say that, Jared suggested boiling turkeys. Yeah, that's great. If Jared was in charge, the wheel would never have been invented. Fucking
No, they basically, Jared, they're all going to be oven roasted turkeys in turkey bags. And then I will be taking about 10 of the carcasses and making my own stock. Because we'll use that for the stuffing. We do that every year. I'm glad I get to downsize it a little bit this year because last year I cooked 73 birds total. One for here at the house, one for my mother-in-law, one for the high school youth group, and 70 for the banquet. So I'm down to 68 birds this year. I get a
Was the
a little bit of a break.
was the turkey with a rat in it the one you sent to your mother-in-law?
No, okay, Chris. All right, I'm gonna. You know how most mother-in-laws drive you to drink?
You just drink.
You drive her to drink.
My mother-in-law supplies the beer. I have one of the best mother-in-laws there is known to man. She's a little ditzy. She's forgetting a few things because she's 80
Right.
years old, but she is awesome.
That's good.
Hell, I've taken her on 5 vacations,
Wow. You
Nice.
married?
four of which were to Florida.
Are you going back down to Florida? So, what's this big thing in Texas? Not that I'm coming, because I ain't, unless I could drive there, I'm not flying. But isn't there something in Texas going on soon?
Yeah, I know you stewardesses are or
I'm
retired stewardesses.
Retired.
I know you have a fear of planes.
Oh yeah, I will never fly again.
No, I'm going down to Houston Livestock Rodeo.
Isn't there some? I thought. Oh, Leprechaun. Isn't there something going on? I think Leprechaun said he was coming down soon.
Yep, Jay's coming down too.
So, that's for that. Well,
Yep.
okay.
That's end of February.
Okay.
Great time. In fact, I actually saw a guy in the chat that last year was the reserve grand champion of the Houston Livestock Rodeo Cook-Off.
Oh.
And he's got a little channel. His wife is the mainstay of the channel.
Yeah.
I think it's called Mama and Papa Joe. It's
Hey,
Mr. Clarence Joseph.
He's literally like 5 miles away from where I live.
Yeah, he's really
That guy is epic.
We already have it. We have it planned out where we're gonna go and hang out and cook some briskets and.
Oh, do it. That guy is amazing. I love
yeah.
that man.
I
He-
apologize for cussing.
He is such a nice guy.
You know, there's a few guys down that way I need to meet yet. Elton. I want to meet Elton yet. And then I want to go over to the east a little bit. And Bigelow, I want to meet him.
The east a little bit in Texas is 10 hours.
Yeah.
Chris, you're a stewardess, not a geography teacher. All right.
Hey, why don't you let Chris talk? All right.
Yeah, why do you let me talk?
Well, if he wouldn't interrupt me, I wouldn't interrupt him. But then I would also, that handsome devil top right, I would love to meet Russ.
Oh.
No, you're bottom right, Junior. They put the short. They put a short guys on the bottom, Chris.
Gotcha.
Hey,
And then
you just made Russ blush.
no, that's a reflection off his shirt.
Oh, okay.
And then of course, I want to meet my burnt finger buddy from the Blackstone, Andrew.
No, black and stoned. You gotta get it right, man.
You know, Andrew's really not that cool of a guy.
Whatever.
Whatever, Jared.
No, but he's got a cool backdrop with the flag, the yellow kettle, and his receding high fade haircut.
That's right.
He's making up for it with his mustache.
That's what I'm trying.
Yeah, Ron Burgundy of Texas.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's funny.
Hey, since you're doing all that photoshopping, Andrew, can you Photoshop a real mustache on your face?
Chris, that's just messed up, dude.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm so offended right now.
Well, you would be if you still lived in California.
What if Andrew could really just grow like the best beard out of everyone here?
You know they can't.
You'd never see it, bro. Never, man.
You know what? Our company has this thing for No Shave November. So on November 1st, you had to go to HR and take a picture cleanly shaven.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the winner gets a gift card at the end of the month. So I said, okay, I'll see you November 30th, 2023. I can't grow it. It would take me 8 months to grow what Jared has right now.
Wow.
Oh yeah, no, ain't happening.
I hated. There was a time or two our company cracked down on shaving. You know,
Oh, yeah.
even when I was a foreman, once they made me shave, they said you got to set the example for your crew. You know, I'm like, what?
Hey,
I said I don't even weld no more. You know, or anything. I don't wear a respirator. Well, you got to set or lead by example is what
That's
they
so
said.
dumb.
And I shaved it, and it was right before the Christmas holidays. During the holidays, I started growing it back, and I come back in there with it kind of half out. They never said another word about it, and I didn't have to worry about it until I went back on my tools 7 or 8 months before I retired, and I had to shave again, you know. And then I'm like, God, I hated that, man. I've always had something on my face, you know.
Yeah.
I love Todd's comment. Jared grew that beard last night.
I mean, that would be cool if it happened like that, you know.
Wasn't there that Christmas movie with Tim Allen and he would shave and he would look in the mirror and it would go right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. The Santa Claus.
Yeah, the Santa Claus. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
You know.
Well,
They
Hey,
don't make
so-
movies like that anymore.
I don't know if a lot of you know the Stidham family gospel, but they're a small channel, and he has always been a huge supporter of Melissa and I, and they just like a small family that does like Christian gospel music. He does woodworking. So if you
They
guys
put out some good tunes.
they do, like, just if you guys haven't, like, just please go check them out and, you know, show them some support as well.
Andrew, look up.
So
Okay, now look up in the chat. KC from Urban Culture Kitchen.
So if
He
I
wants-
can look back down, I'm literally going to put my IG that he can contact me. So if I can look back down, if that's
Hey, I'm
Ooh.
SOB. I'm just trying to help.
You don't
Ooh. A little attitude.
Arr.
Well, part of California still lives in that man.
It's past his nap time there, Kent.
The small
Jared-
Well,
bird.
I know. You know, his kids probably got him out of bed at 8:30 this morning. He didn't get his 11:30 to 1:30 nap because it's
That's
Friday.
And you know that YouTube money's not paying what it is anymore, so I can't do all the extra niceties. So man, it sucks.
KC, Andrew, tell me about that charcoal chimney. That thing looked like you almost needed Jared to come help you lift it.
Yeah, that I got to work out. That's for sure, man.
Dude, it's literally heavy, Kent.
Yeah.
Well, when on the video when he hit it, it was like dunk. I was like, oh my.
Yeah.
But that doesn't say Jared. That doesn't say drill sergeant on it.
Yeah, because it's mine, smart ass. Get your double vision checked, Kent.
Hold on, my eye itches, Jared.
Yeah.
Half of a peace sign right back to you.
Yeah, there you go.
Bless you.
COVID.
It's COVID.
Keep that over there to yourself.
He's got the COVIDs.
I got the COVID.
He's got them.
Okay.
No, that thing looks stout.
Andrew, you see what
it's-
Quint said about you?
What do you say?
Hmm.
Is that
Is
yeah?
he-
I'm on that.
is he
Yeah,
on the
I'm on
site?
that. I'm on that grinder, the barbecue grinder. Y'all want a meat grinder, but I'm not talking about that.
Hey, Quint, you ought to check out Andrew's OnlyFans page.
Oh, damn.
I told you not to tell anyone, Ken.
What's up, Simon?
You're
I'm
my
trying to
only-
make you money. You said YouTube's not paying as good. I'm trying to bump up your OnlyFans. Hey, Simon, Troy.
I'm trying to get Russ to join me on OnlyFans. Maybe it'll bump up the views. People are into the gray now, man.
Well, maybe you got to get you one of them sexy little pizza ovens like Russ has.
There you go. Hey, we're gonna make some sexy pizza right now.
You should make some videos, Andrew.
I know, right?
Andrew needs to first get an offset smoker.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, Troy.
Or one of these, Andrew.
Hey, I might if I can't get anyone to send me an offset, I'll just settle for the drum.
I tell you what,
Because right
Yeah.
now,
this one
yeah,
is actually, let's see. No, he's not watching. That's for my son-in-law.
yeah.
Mine's right here.
But Andrew, where would you end up putting your offset if you get it?
So right now, I actually got a drum. I'm smoking on it, but it's a plastic one, and so the food is tasting super nasty.
Hey, Ken.
Andrew, that is for cold smoking cheese only. You cannot do hot and
I
plastic.
can't do the barbecue thing, gosh.
Hey, Ken. What do you use for boiling turkeys?
10W30.
That's right.
No, idiot. Boiling turkeys. Come on, man.
Hey, Chris, go fuck yourself.
Hey, this is family friendly. You can't say that.
Family chat.
That's
Family
right.
chat my ass.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's right. We're not on Andrew's channel. I forgot.
Yeah, that's right. See, yeah, there ain't no kids in here.
Oh, it
They
was
all
a train.
Actually, that's why I didn't go on Andrew's live earlier, because I didn't want to slip up and say
Yeah.
turd or crap or
Oh,
anything and get
I-
yelled at.
I was like, I hadn't drinking like a week, and Andrew was on a couple weeks ago, and I came on. I totally screwed his channel. I apologize for that.
You know what? I get to that point that I'm like, I don't, I get on my kid for swearing.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but then I do it, and I feel like a hypocrite because I'm yelling at him. But, words are words, and some people use them without thinking. And, it's unfortunately now we're not. Ross, you'll remember this. The old George Carlin 7 words you can't say on TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's down. That's in today's society. That's down to 2 or 3.
I memorized that whole saying one time years ago.
I did too.
We would repeat it at parties and stuff, and we had him down pat.
But
he was a smart man. He definitely.
He was very smart.
Yep. Yeah.
That man was a genius before his time.
He was.
Yeah.
So
Todd said that he went down to his sawmill down the road from him and got some black walnut for smoking.
Oh wow!
How good is that? I've never had it. That's the reason I'm asking.
He said it's really great for smoking, but he said from what he was saying, it's generally really expensive.
Okay.
Seeing around here, like the campground I'm at all summer, basically the wood they sell you is a combination of ash and black walnut. And that's campfire wood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty hardwood then, right?
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it burns long, it burns hot. I could see where it could be good for smoking if all the bark was
right
stripped off.
Well, of course. Sure.
I have tried ash before in the oven, which I've heard a lot of guys up in Minnesota, northern Minnesota, will use ash in their offsets.
Really?
If you think about it, it's not that different from apple or hickory. I mean, it's a good hard wood. I can see where you get a hell of a coal bed out of it.
Todd said I built all my cabinets out of it, smoked with the rest.
Must be a real dense wood, which burns long and hot. Kind of like Derek, man. He cut all that oak down last year, but it was not water oak. It was blackjack that is kind of prevalent down here, and that wood is so dense. It's just now getting to where we can use it, to be fully seasoned. And so that one tree that he cut had been down 1.5 years, and then he thought he could use it right away. Man, it's almost another year later, and he's just now getting where he can use it 2.5 years later. It takes a long time to season, which we're high humidity down here too, which doesn't help,
Todd said it's about $15 a board foot, so that seems pretty pricey to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Russ,
yeah.
is that like a black cypress, or it's supposed to be like?
It's an oak. It looks a little bit like post oak or water oak, but it grows in sandy soil where water oak grows in like wet soil. It looks a lot like that, the bark and everything on it, but it's a different species. But he's got a yard full of it, man. I mean, they went nuts last year cutting that stuff. If you look at that crawfish boil video I did back in February, you'll see where he had just cut and just piled it up, and then he had a bunch of it stacked down his brick. Plus, he had more in the backyard. That wasn't near about all of it.
Oh, wow.
And he's trying to use it up. He runs the offset almost daily, just trying to kind of get rid of some of it, But
so what breaks my heart is behind me here, my neighbor. He works out at our local golf course, the country club.
Yeah.
He's forever taking down limbs off of ash, the oak trees. There's some apple and cherry trees out there, and he's got 3 different sections of his backyard where he gets all the wood for free. He gets paid to cut it down, and then goes back with his little trailer and loads it up, takes it home,
Yeah.
finishes cutting it, splitting it. And up here, I mean, he has in, January and February when it's below zero up here, his normal electric bill, or his highest electric bill rather, is about $50 a month.
Really?
Because he has a circulation fan set into his fireplace.
Okay. Yeah.
So he's burning all that wood in his fireplace.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Apple and cherry splits that he'll take it down, he'll pile it up in one section, and then he'll split it, stack it, and let it dry. It just rotates from year to year because everything's seasoned for a full year.
Right.
And I'm like, you are seriously using that apple and cherry wood to heat your house in the winter? I mean, it smells great when you pull into the driveway, don't get me wrong. But I kind of, get a tear in my eye every time thinking that apple and cherry wood and that oak is heating his house.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll tell you something Derek's been doing since I've got that pizza oven, because he finally got it moved catty corner on our little stage right there where we shoot, which is really just a back porch. And he's got 2 fake walls right there to kind of block the sun with the cameras, So he's got that parked in there. And on these cool mornings where it's been getting in the upper 40s and 50s, he'll throw in some logs in there, and man, that thing makes a fine heater. You take that door off of it, that heat just coming out of there. It feels like a fireplace, And he said, boy, that thing makes a good heater. That's one reason he wanted to get it up on the porch. I said, all right, well, whatever. Just, don't wear it out. I don't think you can, but okay, whatever,
The other thing you could put back there, Russ, is one of the if you got a grill tank sitting around, we use them up here when we go ice fishing in our shacks.
Yeah.
They just screw into the grill tank and you light them up, and those put off some real nice heat.
Oh yeah.
Early mornings or late nights. Or
when I got that oven, they were asking me, did I want gas or wood? And being a wood charcoal type channel, I said, I'm going to have to go with wood. But man, that gas would have been convenient,
Well, yeah, but, this is something you can put opposite of it to, heat your stage area there, your studio.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you, when you got that pizza oven up to heat for pizza, you don't taste any smoke at all. It ain't. A wood-fired oven is not supposed to make a pizza taste smoky. It's just supplying the heat. And
Right.
I mean, it's boy, that thing gets hot. It's just like an offset when you're running extremely hot. You won't see any smoke,
You're
And
burning it.
so what I'm trying to say, gas would be just as good. It'd be better because you could really control it, But
Yeah, but with the wood fire, you're running a good, clean fire. So
it looks cool too, man. What that. You know what I'm saying? I said, a part of me almost said gas, but I'm like, nah, I'm going to have to go with the wood, But that's what I did.
I definitely think you made the right choice.
Yeah, because you can always get wood when the crap hits the fan. You can't get gas or nothing else.
Unless you go to Jared. He's full of gas, man.
Which I think even with the gas fired, you can still burn wood in it. Then all it is a burner in there. You could just get rid of it.
That's what they do at Jared's apartment. They burn coals in his little gas grills outside.
I'm guilty. I've done it. Years ago, I had one of them old Sunbeam gas grills I bought. Yeah. And the next year, I'm replacing a burner on it. Then the next year, it needed it again. I was like, man, I am not buying a new burner every year. So I just ripped all that crap out and put a little grate in there. I started using it for a charcoal grill.
Right.
Oh, Russ, I hear you, Russ. But the thing is that the people that Jared's apartment place do that with like common grills that are supposed
Yeah.
to be gas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I went one day to Russ to go roast some hatch green chilies, and both gas grills were full of charcoal and wood.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my God. So freaking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've had some pretty good luck with hatch chiller videos. You should have done that.
We did.
The only thing I got that runs off of gas would be boiling pots and little stoves for like, that's it.
Right.
I used to have. I was given a charcoal grill. How many years ago was that? It's probably been 5-6 years ago. And I kept it. I did 2 or 3 videos with it, and I sold it. Man, that thing, they get nasty so quick, And I cleaned it up real good, and I put it up for sale. Yeah, what was the name of that company? Out of Canada somewhere. I know y'all heard of it. Pitmaster X uses their brand all the time.
Mm.
I can't think of it right now.
Napoleon?
Yeah, it was the Napoleon gas grill with all the lit up knobs. Good looking grill. It's just I don't do gas,
I think it's called Napoleon, eh?
Russ, that's funny. You mentioned the lit up knobs.
Yeah.
Because I just got a Monument grill from Jimmy at Cuff and Stuff.
Yeah.
And it's got the little switch on the side that you push it, your knobs, they got the blue LED lights behind them.
Yeah. Yeah. They reached out to me, and I don't know. I just told them I wasn't interested, mainly because I knew once they start, it's kind of like that Camp Chef. Everybody and their brothers doing that grill, Our video didn't do crap on that, Derek did it. I didn't want it. I was getting ready to email him, no, I'm not interested. And Derek said, I want that Camp Chef. It's got that smoke box in it. I said, well, you'll do the video. And he did, And they said they wanted a review video. He did a review video. He sold it. So, he made like $850 selling it being used one time, which is pretty good considering what it costs. And it has that sidekick.
Yeah.
And so he come out like a bandit on it,
Hey, Chris, where are you from again?
Where do I reside?
Yeah. Todd's asking where.
New Hampshire.
And then Russ is from Mississippi.
Good old Mississippi.
You're Iowa, right?
Iowa.
Correct.
And then Andrew is California/Texas.
You said Ohio, right? Ohio?
Iowa.
I thought you was in Ohio. You're in Iowa. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Other state with the I.
I've always thought Ohio. I've just been listening wrong. My bad.
It's Ohio, Iowa, Idaho. They all kind of blend together. We're the ones with corn. One has Buckeyes and the other one has potatoes.
Okay.
Potatoes.
Yeah, Idaho potatoes.
I'm the corny one.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to be signing off.
Yes, I'm going to be getting off of here too.
All right.
So,
hey,
Chris, it was great seeing your face.
Ish,
yeah. Kent, great seeing you. Russ, glad to have you guys
Yeah,
on.
man. Enjoyed it.
And
all right. Gentlemen, have a great evening. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, you too, Kent. Everybody. Later.
all righty, guys. We'll see everyone later.
Hey, Jared.
Later.
Hey, what?
I'm glad I could bring your channel up on your live.
Actually, you probably did between you, Russ, and Kent.
Shoot.
You guys probably brought my channel analytics up.
Well, between Chris and I, we brought your average height up. I'm just going to say.
There you go. That's true.
Yeah.
Have a good night, guys.
All right, later, guys.
Later.
Later, Andrew.
Later, brothers.
Later.
And then there were 2.
And then there was 2. Other hand. All right, man. Well, hit me up tomorrow, Andrew.
Sounds gravy, baby.
You got plans for tomorrow?
No, I think I'm just gonna throw. Some those pork. When should I throw those pork butts on?
Give me a call and we'll chat after this, okay?
All right, man.
All right,
Oh, you mean
guys.
tonight or tomorrow?
You can call me tonight if you want.
All right. Well,
Okay. Okay. Everyone, y'all have a great night. Todd, hit me up later on. Yeah, you should actually see some of Todd's stuff that he does, Andrew. He makes some amazing woodworking.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So,
Nice. Will do.
all right. Later.
Peace.
Later.